Doidgy Boys Fantasy Football Show. It's the Doidgy Boys Fantasy Football Show.
Hello, my name's Darren Menezes. I am the Doidgy Boys League champion.
And I'm Zach Berkey. I was the Doidgy Boys runner-up.
Yeah, the runner-up, the loser of the year. And I have made him join me in the Doidgy Boys official weekly podcast where we recap the week that was. This is a podcast to kind of intro our league itself, the Doidgy Boys League, which we started in 2012.
2011.
Zach wasn't born then, but we've all been around for that many years. Since 2011, I've won it twice. Zach will never win it. He came in last place last year, and he's hoping this year might be the year for him.
As we all do. That's what keeps us coming back. Every year, we hope this is the year for us.
Yeah, I'm most likely will win it because I won it last year. That's kind of how it goes. The Doidgy Boys were started. I guess we should start by saying we have a few original guys. We have Shaner, of course, me, Jimmy, Kim, Spencer. I think that's it. I think everyone else switched up. And if I missed anyone, that's embarrassing. Right?
I wasn't here, so
it would be pretty rude if
yeah,
I missed someone.
I mean, you can tell the championship's already gone to your head.
Yeah, I mean,
you fully forget who was even what happened before any of this.
I forgot the littlest people, and they are truly the littlest people because some guys just have not won. We can talk about that later. Anyways, so we started this, and we can talk about the name comes from Jimmy Deutsch, of course, or Doidgy Boys League. Very interesting name, isn't it? Doidgy Boys League. What did you think of it when you first joined?
Seems fake.
Seems fake.
Seems like a fake name.
Seems like a default of a name for a league. Like Jimmy just put in his name, and they gave him this league name. But he chose it. He's very, I believe, narcissistic.
Oh, yeah,
I believe
for sure.
That's what you would call it.
100%.
But, you know, he's the tallest guy you know that doesn't dunk. You know, when you think about him, you think of, kind of a tree waving in the wind aimlessly. Good guy.
Hey, he's a good guy. Doidgy Boys wouldn't be going on 14 years if he wasn't a good guy.
Yeah.
At the very least.
That's true. Anyways, so shall we talk about the trophy maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I can't touch it, obviously, but...
Yeah, Zach hasn't won it, therefore hands off, of course, because that would be effed up if he did touch it. And the things he would do to it, actually, if he did touch it, so that's another reason.
Oh, yeah, you guys better hope I never win.
Yeah, he's got some plans if he does win.
Let's just say I think this thing is the perfect shape.
Okay. So our first year that someone won, we're not going to go through every year, but I do want to kind of quickly go through. It was 2000 and, Jesus Christ, it was 2018? No, that doesn't make sense. 2012, and it was the Powder Puffs. I'm only bringing that up, of course, because that year, if you didn't know, was Rebecca. The only girl that's ever been in our league, who was also Kim's partner at the time. Now we've lost her. Unfortunately, we don't know where she is, and we have no recollection of where she could be, if she even cares about football anymore.
I have no idea. She's not in Kim's life. She's not in my life.
She's not in my life. Well, she'll always have a place in our hearts because she won the inaugural year, and we do think that Kim just basically had her join the league and kind of took over her team.
Mm-hmm.
And those were the rumors, basically, and he hasn't denied them. So Kim's kind of known to be a snake. Real evil type man.
Yeah, kind of. He's kind of what? Would you say he's the Cowboys?
Yeah, he would be a cowboy for sure, which would be his dream, actually, if you called him a cowboy.
Oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't call him that.
Don't call him
No. What is he? He
would be
he's a devil. He's an imp. He's a little shit.
He's a troll. He's a disgusting worm. Anyways, he's the kind of guy that would force his girlfriend to join a fantasy football league and then not let her do anything.
The worst kind of guy.
Yeah.
You keep the fantasy football league Just you leave your partner out of it.
Yeah.
I don't even care if they like football.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, actually. Even if they do like it, you're kind of just like, maybe this isn't good. Because I will take over your team. I will take over your team as we've seen in 2012.
If it takes more than one sentence of asking,
Yeah.
any convincing, no.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Anyways, we'll go through, not really go through it, but, there's Big Daddy Warbucks, who I just found out was another Spencer in our league, and I forgot he was even in our league. Sorry, Spencer, if you're listening to this.
Storied history.
And he's also the only guy on the trophy that doesn't have his actual name on the trophy. It just does. It does say Big Daddy Warbucks. So,
and that's it, hey?
His actual team name was How Much Wood Could a Woodchuck? And then it kind of cuts off, and that's it. And then the name was Big Daddy Warbucks. And, so I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah.
I think Shaner talks to him still, so that's great. Then Alex won. He has a gym now. He's a real strong guy. Blair, he's kind of a... have you met Blair?
I don't think so.
Nah, you don't need to. He's kind of a a man of the earth. I don't know where he is. What does that mean, man of the earth? Does that mean
it sounds like he's dead?
Yeah, I didn't mean that.
He's a man of the earth. He's mostly bones.
He's
and stuff.
mostly dried up bones, 6 feet deep. Spencer.
God,
Okay, this is
not
where so the trophy itself, we call it the Spencer because Spencer won 2 years in a row. Hard to do. Amazing feat. We named the trophy after him. But then, right after he won 2 years in a row, I don't know if you know this, is also before your time, Zach, he lost 2 years in a row. He won 2 years in a row, and he lost 2 years in a row. Very hard to do.
Yeah. Like lost as in lost in the finals or lost as in worst team in the league?
Worst team in the league. And correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. He at least lost, came in last after winning back-to-back, which is very hard to do. And I'm pretty sure he lost again last place the year after that. And if he doesn't, man, this is a lot of bullshit. I'm just dragging his name, aren't I?
And I can't defend him. I was born in 2019.
Yeah. So of course, Mike the pilot, Mike Trainer. We love him. We miss him. We wish he
Also
came
not
back,
dead.
but he left because he doesn't like snake drafts. And then I won. My first time winning. And that was the year Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey were the top 2 players, and I had them both on my team. So I was cruise control the whole fucking year.
So it's like...
I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, you're
really.
saying it's like probably not that
Nah,
impressive.
I probably really messed with it and probably made it closer most weeks by my tinkering and whatnot.
Based on when I came into knowing football,
Yep.
it is crazy you were able to draft both of them.
It's...
Kinda.
Yeah, it was kind of like early on in Lamar's kind of like...
Ascension?
Ascension, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
And maybe one of the first years I really started paying attention also. Early on, I was just like, yeah, I'll play. And then you kind of were like, I don't really know anything about football. I just hanging out with my friends. So you do that.
Of course.
And then after a while, you're just like, I hate that my friends make fun of me all the time for being bad at this. So then you start getting into it. Listening to podcasts, watching a lot of NFL shows and whatnot. Kind of like this one. This is going to be extremely educational for sure.
Oh, yeah. Really dense with information.
Yeah, and then we got, this rating. Neeler dude won. 1 year. Kim, of course, won. He had the first Chase Burrow stack.
Oh, that's the stuff of legend.
Which has won him the league and me the league. I just won it last year with that stack. And let me tell you, Joey's got that stack this year. He might be the favorite just because of that.
And speaking of Joey.
Speaking of
Are we
Joey.
there?
Joey, Shaner won it that year. It was a controversial year, of course.
Right.
You know what happened that year? Damar
Hamlin. We've been talking a lot about
died.
death.
We did talk about death a lot. And that was we just got together randomly to watch at Odds Bar, which is closing down soon.
Oh.
In Hamilton.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You got to keep up with your Hamilton local bars there.
That can also be another function of this podcast.
Yeah, we keep up.
Hamilton news and views.
Yeah, we want to keep up with all the bars that the Arkells buy and basically get rid of, I guess. So they're leaving. And anyways, we got together for that game. the Damar Hamlin game where he died, and we were all kind of looking at each other, as most of the leagues probably did at that time, and we're like, so who won? Did we win? I don't know. Who's in the lead and what's going on?
And yeah. I mean, I don't know if we ever came to that much of an amicable agreement.
All I know is Shaner won, and there's no controversy.
Hey, it's written. There's no asterisk on the trophy, so
There's
to me,
no. Look, in 15 to 50 years, we'll forget about it. Okay.
Except Zachy. Zachy will not forget about it.
Zachy, is that who he beat? No, he beat Jimmy.
But I think Zachy was
Zachy football.
Zachy football. he just. We all had opinions about it, but Zachy football. He was, I think, the most passionate about.
As he is the most
about
passionate.
the logistics of what was supposed to happen.
And
who knew what was supposed to happen?
I don't
A guy
know.
died.
A guy died. Unprecedented on the field. Anyways, I won last year. Joey won the year before. Joey won with a 9-5 record. Doof Warrior, the Doof. He doofs us all the time.
Doof.
And when I won, I think it was the best season of all time. I was 9-5 also. Whatever. I let a few losses add up, I guess. You know how it goes. Just for fun, you got to keep it interesting. But yeah, I won by a lot over Zach here.
Not by you
I
didn't
won
win
by
by,
a
probably
lot.
won by
Won
I'd
by
say
a
10 to
good-
15, but I only made the finals by 0.1 of a point, I think.
Yeah, that was more
Beating
exciting.
out the Doof. So the Doof could have been a 2-time champ if he made the finals because he definitely would have beat Darren.
Yeah, he probably would have beat me, but he didn't. And that's how it goes. You got to stay healthy. And he didn't stay healthy.
Hey, every finals run, every Super Bowl run, you get some things to go your way.
Absolutely. So that's the trophy. It's great. It'll be here. If it touches Zach, of course, it'll burn, I guess. And possibly, Zach, you'll actually burn as well.
Yeah, I'm worried that it could burn my virgin flesh.
Oh, boy. Well, shall we talk about our league in general? We had a draft weekend to get our picks in order.
Oh, what a weekend
I don't
it
want to put my
was.
leg up. I'm not as casual as this guy, okay? So what did we do to get our picks? First of all,
We did a bit of a I would call a combine.
we did a bit of a gauntlet.
3 different activities.
Yeah.
1, football trivia.
Football trivia.
10 moderately difficult questions.
Everyone did. Actually, people did. It varied, actually.
Yeah, people did fine. I got 1. I think
Yeah.
someone got like 8.
You got 1. I got, I think, 7 just by guessing. One of the answers was O.J. Simpson, though. And I kind of picked it as a joke, and then he was right.
Yeah, you can't put a question in there. You can't. That's not what he's known for.
If you
anymore.
put an O.J. in it, it's like, if the gun's in the beginning, you better use the gun. And that's the O.J. Simpson of trivia.
OJ's gun. They call
O.J.'s
it.
gun is what they call it.
It's
You
like a
put
thing in
O.J. in the
film.
football trivia, it's O.J. You're using the gun. O.J. gun.
Second thing, we did long punt,
Long punt.
longest punt.
Makes it, you think, I don't know why. Everyone thought everyone could kick it really far, and we all basically average around high 20, mid 30s in the yardage. We're all pretty close to each other.
Yeah, we have people messaging because not everyone made this weekend. That they kicked it 50 yards.
I'll name names. Kim said he kicked it 50 yards. We saw the video. At least 30 yards of that was just bouncing.
I don't think he understands that in football, someone's going to be there to catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hard for him to understand. And also, I think he threw it, actually. I think he threw it 50 yards. I don't think he actually kicked it. But
Which, I mean, I can't throw a ball 50 yards.
sometimes you get confused. When someone says kick, sometimes you just throw. So, hey, you got to give it to him anyway.
Yeah,
So we said, what was the yardage we actually gave it to him?
32 or 33 or something like that.
32. You gotta
We
help
gave him the
guy
average.
out. You gotta help the guy out. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's all by himself, and
We're honestly just happy he's able to type and kind of put together coherent sentences.
yeah, he types with 2 pinkies. Hard to do. Not normal.
But I mean, his pinkies are so thick they might as well be thumbs.
Yeah,
Those things are crazy.
he's a 4-thumb monster, really. I don't
Oh.
want that. We both thought about his pinkies, which are actually thumbs. Oof.
I'm thinking about his hands on my shoulders, and I feel like I'm being visited by a ghost.
Anyways, the
It was
third thing. What was the
terrifying.
third thing?
Third thing, we did the beer kilometer. We chugged a small can of beer and ran a kilometer.
That's right.
I think it's maybe the most athletic thing that most of us have done ever.
That's right. It really is. And it was a disaster for me. I was terrible at it. Zach was really good at it.
Yeah, I was kind of incredible at it.
He was actually way too good at it that we're like, is this how you train for things? Where you chug a beer and everyone had different styles, I guess. Jimmy had the weirdest style, of course, because that's his style is being weird. He opened a bottle. He was the only one that used a bottle of beer. He opened a bottle of beer. He ran with it with his thumb on it. So it was just mostly foaming as he was running, and he tried drinking it while he was running.
It was just like shoot up.
It was shooting up every time he took his thumb off. It would shoot up. So, and also the visual of Jimmy running, which we don't have, but Jimmy's the tallest guy by far. So him running is just huge steps basically the whole way, and we're all just like together watching him run, and we're just like, oh, it's gonna be a bad time. Like he looks like he's not going but because he's so tall, he kind of had a really good time.
Second best time.
Yeah, the second best time. So it was really weird.
He's like watching an Ent run from Lord of the Rings. The big tree guys.
Yeah.
And like they're like moving slow and talking slow, and then you're like, oh my God, they just went 60 kilometers.
That's exactly it.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It doesn't make sense, but yeah, he's the weirdest dude to watch run. Anyways, I did it, and basically I chugged it. I was going to do a thing where I drink a bit and then I start running. And then I realized once I opened my can, I drank a bit, started running. It started foaming as well. So I kind of had to stop, finish the rest. And then the first, like, I don't know, maybe half lap, I'm just trying to burp basically. Or just felt like I wanted to burp or throw up, like that feeling. And I was not burping. So I was just really concentrating on that. And I'm slow anyway. This will really slow you down. So
Yeah, I feel pretty fast generally. I'm a tall guy, I got long legs.
yeah.
And even at my peak physical form, I've never felt worse. The worst heartburn I've ever had.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zach McDonald for bringing those. What did he bring? Tums or something
He did.
for our heartburn because
Yeah.
he knew everyone but Zach over here. This Zach is mid 30s, late 30s. So we're all like, getting through it. We're all getting through it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm on the young side of my 30th year, so I mean, any physical competition that isn't strength based,
yeah,
I think I have an upper hand. So let's just keep it like let's keep it like that.
yeah. Anything strength based, Zach, excuse my language, is fucked because we got that old dad strength now. And you don't think it's a thing until you realize that you've just picked up a human for a good almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I'm convinced your arms just get bigger when your partner has a child.
Yeah, they that's what comes out. As soon as the kid comes out, you look at your arms and your shirt's ripping. It's like a Hulk situation.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to look at you really because they're embarrassed, but like embarrassed for you because you're all gross and stuff, ripping your shirt, and your wife just gave birth, and the nurses have to watch her and make sure she's okay. But I was going through it.
I think that's honestly why they recommend that the baby go right to the mother and like lay on the mother's chest. Is like they say it's like a form of connection to like help, but I honestly think it's just because the dad's arms are too new.
Yeah, and actually, then after they're like, you have to do skin to skin after the child's born, and I was just like, skin to skin. I did that thing, and then everyone got mad about it.
Give me my daughter's skin.
But I couldn't help it because I was a Hulk guy or whatever. Anyways, so that happens. That's why Zach will never beat any of the fathers in the league, which is about half of us now. So
That's why I'll never be a dad.
that's why he can never be a dad, and that's the only reason, buddy.
I'm keeping
Not
my
because his
options open.
microwave is about around his genitals height. Yeah, I said that weird.
Not because I don't have any buns in the oven.
Yeah. He's got plenty of buns. They're just kind of useless.
No oven.
Well, I guess let's just talk about every guy in our league, just because this is our intro episode and we want to kind of get through it. Well, let's start off with Jimmy Chauveau.
The newest member of the
Newest
Doidgy
member
Boys.
of the league. This is his second year.
Yeah.
Third year? Second year.
Second year.
Second year.
I think.
I think so, too. It could be his third year. We're not going to check. We're not going to find out either.
There's no need to know.
He is a musician. He sings most of the time. He doesn't care about our league, I feel like, but he likes to be around, you know? I think he loves the Rams.
He loves the Rams.
He still hasn't figured out how to use his, what is it called? For waivers?
Oh yeah, your cash.
Your cash.
What's
we get
your cash?
$100 for the season, which you can use.
How are we doing a fantasy football podcast? We can't remember what the cash for the league is called.
What's it called? Who cares? It's cash. You guys know what I'm talking about. So the cash. Anyways, he can't figure out how to use it. We can't figure out what it's called. So he belongs in this league perfectly, really. Yeah, and I hope he never learns. This is great for him, you know? Like, this is kind of his style, I guess, now of playing.
Yeah, he's the perfect amount of where he's a participant that doesn't hamper the league down.
No.
But aside from that, he really kind of just stands to the back.
Yeah, he's
and lets
perfect.
everybody else do their thing.
He's perfectly fine not learning how to use his cash.
Fab. Free agency bucks.
Free agency bucks. Free agency big ones.
Fabo.
Big ones is one word. Okay, and we love him. Anyways, he has we're glad he's around. He's good vibes, and he hasn't been on a trip. He almost came on a trip, but when we get him, oh boy.
Then he'll start learning what football is.
Also, we both live on the west side of Toronto, and he lives on the east side, so we could meet up for games. But if you live in Toronto, you know that's like it's like going to Africa or something. Like, it just takes we might meet up. Where could we meet? What's a middle point?
A middle point?
Should we meet at Scotia Bank?
Let's meet at Scotiabank Arena every single Thursday, Sunday, and Monday.
Thursday, whenever the Rams play, we'll ask them to put it on the screen outside Scotiabank Arena. We'll set up a few lawn chairs in the winter here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be nice.
It'd be really nice. It would just be nice to hang out with Jimmy Chauveau.
Yeah, we do like him. He's a real sweet guy. Okay, next up we got Shaner.
Oh, wow. Coming with a heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter, one of the originals, one of the sweetest men. He's the glue that keeps our league together, I think.
He made these shirts.
He made all of our shirts. Well, most of our shirts,
Every
anyway.
piece of Doidgy Boys merch, I think.
Yeah. He's a previous champ, of course. He had a great season when he won. Huge Packers fan.
Big Packers fan.
One of the years, we go on these trips, like, usually, you know, after our season's done, or maybe like one of the last weeks, and Packers were in the playoffs and they lost, and there's this video of him losing it so much that he took off all of his clothes, and I don't even think anyone was laughing or angry or anything. We were all just, I think I wasn't there, but everyone was just like, you just gotta let that guy be. He's going through it big time.
And I think that just speaks to
how would you react? I guess we saw it because last year the Lions lost, and we kind of saw him, our boy Zachy here, go through it as well, and he didn't lose his clothes, but
we were in public in the United States, so yeah. I certainly kept my cool, but I was definitely sad.
You were surrounded by other Lions people, which you never are usually.
Yeah, no, and I feel like that was a nice galvanizing experience.
Nice, probably,
for my Lions fandom, which is still, I would say, in its infancy or maybe toddlerhood.
Yes, toddlerhood, for sure.
Not in terms of commitment, but in terms of age.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was nice. Now I feel like I experienced the decades and decades of pain that the Lions fans have gone through before I joined them.
Exactly the same. Yes, he joined when the first season that they were really good after being bad for a long time. But he understands, he empathizes the way you can empathize with Shaner going through it that year.
Yeah. Well, I think
they got Micah Parsons. They could be good. Could be really good this year.
I think it speaks to the kind of guy Shaner is, that nobody was concerned when he was naked. We weren't worried he was going to do something weird.
No. You just get off me. You
Yeah.
know, the clothes need to come off, and he just needs to, I don't know what he did. Probably just screaming or something. Anyways,
That's Shaner.
That's Shaner.
We love you.
Should we, Jimmy Deutsch?
Jimmy Doidge.
Jimmy Deutsch, as we told you, our tallest member, our commissioner. He comes up with the rules. We go out. That was one of our when we started doing trips was to go visit him in Halifax, and we used to do trips to his house, not really go anywhere. We'd get like a 2-4 of Oland's beer. You know what that is?
No, you guys are so old.
I don't think it has anything to do with age. It's just, it's not a great beer. It's basically like a buck of beer kind of thing on the East Coast. And yeah, we used to just go in one of his sheds and just drink all the beer. What the heck? You were here?
Oh, hi.
Hello. This is my dog Bella. Yeah, and we used to go out to the East Coast and just drink beer and hang out at his house and not actually do anything because it was so cold out there. It was great. We love Jimmy.
Jimmy, Vikings fan. Tall guy.
Vikings fan? Yeah, I guess I didn't think of anything else. He hasn't ever won, but he's always had pretty good teams. He likes picking Vikings players, as you should if you're a Vikings fan. And he has a Dante Culpepper jersey. He actually calls me out because I used to be a Vikings fan, but I really just liked Randy Moss when I was a kid. So
Jimmy Doidge.
Okay, well, we'll be done with him because I don't know what we said about him. Tall fella, probably.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the only thing we touched on.
Main characteristic, jangly Muppet man. That's
jangly fuck ass Muppet type of man, fucking loser ass. I think that's where we left off, right?
Yeah, that's where
loser ass Muppet man. Do you know the Muppet man who lives on Loser Lane?
Yeah, all he does is jay off and make cider.
Oh, that would be. I bet his Fap Cave is unbelievably tall. I bet it's tall and I bet it's thin.
We said or it's not going to be too bro-y, this podcast for sure. We'll only talk about Fap Caves a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we got to know a little bit about everybody's Fap Cave. Thank you so much for Skin of the Hog Footballs for sponsoring this week's episode of the Doidgy Boys Fantasy Football Podcast. Do you want to experience the beginnings of football with an authentic pigskin crafted football, but are too caught up in the ethical implications of skinning a pig and using it to play a game? Well, that's where Skin of the Hog comes in. They manufacture authentic pig leather footballs using only the skin from the penis and the scrotum of the pig, ensuring the survival of the animal while maximizing the historical experience of playing with a genuine pigskin football. Skin of the Hog sources 100% of their materials from the genital region of the pig, 2/3 of whom are going to be castrated anyway. So don't get all up in our ass, PETA. All right? They're good. So fear not for your ecological footprint. The only thing you will need to fear is the blitz coming your way, trying to strip you from the balls in your hand. Sorry. Ball in your hand, but it's made out of balls. That's how exciting it is. So yeah, use our code DOIGY in order now to receive an 8% discount off the full price. But it doesn't stop there. Orders placed within the next 7 days, they'll be filled with a 100% no butthole skin guarantee. That's right. Only penis skin, only scrotum skin, no butthole skin. You don't want to be putting your hands on that. You don't want to be putting your friends' hands on that. You don't want to be spiking that in the end zone. That's not good for your team. So, that's right. Visit skinofthehog.co.com and get your penis skin football today. Back to the show.
Okay, gimme.
Kim Wyatt Mackenzie, talk about a Fap Cave.
Okay, well, talk about a Fap Cave indeed. Kim has won it once. Good for him. Well, I guess Rebecca would be twice. So he's like 1.5 winner.
Well, when they split up, that win isn't his anymore.
Oh, true.
So his kid has 2 rings.
Oh,
but he's only
that's
got
nice.
one.
That's a nice thing to inherit, 2 fantasy football rings from both your parents. Pretty rare.
Yeah.
Kim's a huge Raiders fan. He honestly loves that they're in Vegas. He hated Oakland. He hated Los Angeles. That's just the way he is. He's a Vegas guy.
He doesn't like how fake L.A. is.
He
prefers the authentic, cool city of Las Vegas, Nevada.
He's one of the worst gamblers of all time, on purpose, he says. Whatever Gruden did or said, he was for it. He was on Gruden's side. His favorite Raider of all time, I think, was
Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon, that's right. Rich Gannon, huge Rich Gannon guy. He loves the way. What's the Raiders' owner name? What's that guy? Davis? One of the
Al Davis?
guys. Al Davis guys. No, is it Al Davis? Is his son Al Davis too?
Al Davis Jr. probably.
Yeah, we'll just go by that. I'm not looking it up, but he has the Dumb and Dumber haircut, and we love that. So, Kim's the kind of guy that would respect a man with that kind of haircut. That's who he is. He, of course, was in the biggest scandal in our league's history. Of course, the Poop Gate. Shaner has made shirts about it, about that moment.
So what exactly happened?
So basically, from what I remember and I understand without looking into it too much and understanding at all or anything about it, basically Shaner sent him a trade, as Shaner does. Kim is on the toilet taking a poop, a number two, what would you call it?
A dumper.
A dumper. And accepts the trade somehow because he was on the pooper.
Poo fingers, maybe?
Poo fingers, maybe. Yeah, I guess when you say it out loud, it's like, what are you talking about? But he accepted the trade. It was a trade he didn't want to accept. He messages Shaner. Shaner's like, what the hell are you talking about? You accepted the trade. Because not only do you accept it, you have to, like, confirm it. So you do it twice.
Poo finger one, poo finger two.
One, poo finger two. That's what happened. And, so it goes through because I think it goes through.
It goes through. Like, yeah, there's no...
I think it goes through. That's another thing. It goes through because we're just like, what are you talking about? You can't just... You got to confirm it, too. So we just... As soon as he confirmed it, and he's just, regretted it immediately. And Kim blames it on the fact that Kim was pooping. So we call it Poopgate. We live with that. Shaner has a shirt about it. And
that's kind of Kim's legacy.
Yeah, there's not too many scandals that actually happen in our league, but that was one of them because there's not a lot of trading that happens. We're all pretty stubborn about our players. I'll say that.
Yeah, we fall in love.
Yeah, actually last year I think there was a few trades, which is just not. We just don't trade that much because we're just like we're big waiver guys. We like to bank on our waivers coming through.
Everyone likes to
with our fab.
Likes to be right with our free agency bucks.
Yeah, and we like our sleepers. We like our late round picks.
Yeah. No one more than Kim, actually.
No
one likes to be more right about a rookie or right about a late round pick than Kim.
Bases his whole team on maybe that third wide receiver, possibly on the Raiders, which is kind of what he did this year. And to be honest, it kind of worked out. We'll see how it goes. The league hasn't started yet.
We're recording this on Wednesday, the day before
he got that
kickoff.
Thornton guy, I believe it was.
Yeah, Thornton who
was a WR2 or 3, 2 or 3. I can't remember. I think it was 3 because Mari Cooper went there, so he would have been 3.
Yeah.
And then Myers left. Anyways, so he's banking on another season of that. He was the first guy that, his biggest thing was having Puka before anyone knew who Puka was. So that kind of came through for him. Anyways, Kim's our dear friend, and we hope he loses every year, but...
That's just because we like him.
That's just because we like him.
We know winning would fuck up his head and fuck up our friendship.
And it did. And it really did the year he won.
And I wasn't there. I wasn't there for that, which I'm glad I wasn't.
You came the following year.
Oh, right. I came right after he won?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. That explains that because he was...
So he hasn't won since
way.
Zach has been around, so does it count? I don't know. Does it count?
Nope.
It's a real ADBC situation we got going on here. All right, let's go to Zach McDonald.
Zach McDonald, Zachy Football.
Zachy Football, the king of football.
Zachy Boy McDonald. And the Zachy Boys.
So, Zachy Football, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Lifelong Jets fan. Not this year.
He switched up.
He switched up.
Became a Packers fan.
Became a Packers fan. And his reasoning
wow.
makes sense when
Yeah,
you think,
sure.
we all talk about switching. We all have, like, my team's a Jags. My team's bad. We talk about it. I'm not a lifelong Jags fan, but I've been a Jags fan for a while now. Anyways, he switched up.
And again,
Switch to a Packers fan. We already have a Packers fan in our league, so it's a bit of a controversy, really, but we can't say anything. We're not saying anything. We're not going to do.
Listen, we're not those kind of guys who this is our whole life.
Yeah, it's
not
a huge part of our life.
It's a huge part of our life, but
half of the year.
There's enough of a sliver of our lives left that we're not going to make a big deal about Zach's real life fandom.
But we call you a turncoat. We call you a traitor. We call you disloyal. Oh, you don't want to watch Justin Fields? That's what did it? Justin Fields? So many worse quarterbacks than Justin Fields didn't change you. But Justin Fields changed you? Maybe. I don't know why. Officially. He just had enough. And let's just say, let's just say if you're a Jets fan, Jags fan, Browns fan maybe, there's probably lots of Chargers fan, teams that don't win, but you're loyal to them, you can make a switch. Hey, go ahead. What do you think? You started cheering for the Lions the year they started, not on purpose. So you just kind of chose.
Yeah, kind of the way that you were a Vikings fan as a child.
Yes.
I liked the Packers because I liked Donald Driver. I thought Donald Driver was cool.
Yeah,
I thought Bubba Franks was cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. But when it came time to actually picking a team,
Bubba Franks, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Bubba me happy you said that. let me tell you.
What was the word Bubba doing there?
I don't know.
Bubba me happy? Like color me happy?
Bubba me crazy for hearing that. Let me tell you.
But when it came time to picking, for one, Shaner was a Packers fan already, so I said...
And we prided ourselves on having everyone in our league having a different team we cheer for and no repeats, and also no Bills fans in our league, even though we're in Toronto. But anyways, we got 2 Packers fans now, and let's just say we talking shit about you, Zach.
Let's just say this podcast is for 8 other people, one of whom is you, Zach. So if you don't listen and respond to this accordingly, then we know you didn't listen.
Then we know you didn't, because we're talking mad shit.
We need everybody in the league to respond to one specific thing we say about them.
That's right.
Otherwise, we know they didn't listen.
Who are we missing here? Neeler Dude?
Neeler Dude?
Okay. Well, Neeler Dude is from the East Coast. And Jimmy Deutsch, our commissioner. Another thing is we have 2 Zachs and 2 Jimmys in our league. Anyways, they're all spelled differently.
And 2 of them are spelled interestingly. One of our Jimmys and one of our Zachs.
Yeah. Like, I would say, like, Z-A-K, is that the interesting one?
Yeah.
And then J-I-M-I. This is like, I'm not really like this kind of a joke maker, but I'd say this is like white people ethnicity, where it's just like you spell the same damn name, but you're spelling it a little bit off. That's white people culture right there, I think. What do you think about that?
As a Zach who's
as a white guy,
as a white guy with a traditionally spelled Zach,
yeah,
I think
you're being a little bit.
It almost feels like appropriation.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't say that part.
Jimi is coming back from Jamaica with beads in your hair.
Oh my god. Yeah.
ZAK is wearing a do-rag just because you like rap.
Yeah. That.
Even though you don't understand the function of a do-rag.
You don't know what it's for, but you like having a little wave going. You don't understand why there's a wave going. Anyways.
Nor should you.
Nor should you.
You have no business.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, Neeler Dude. Okay, Neeler, the first time we went on a trip to Halifax, and Neeler Dude's out there in Halifax, and we're just like, great, we get to meet Neeler Dude. Fun dude. Has a real, like, thick Canadian accent. Oh, I love it. He's so fun. And we're all hanging out. We're in our Airbnb. We're all drinking, whatever. And he was there, and we all like kind of drank whatever. Some of us slept over. He didn't sleep over, but we woke up in the morning. We had a ping pong table there, and Kim kind of looks at the ping pong table, and he's like, "Who just opened a can of beer turned it upside down, put it in someone's hat, and just left it there. And we don't, because the whole floor was a big mess or whatever, and none of us were really mad. We were all just like kind of confused, and then we're all just like, "Was it Neeler, dude? Was it Neeler?" And then it took like a couple weeks for him to admit. I think he just didn't want to admit it, but it was him, and he kind of just like pranked us or something, and we're all just like, Is he okay? Was he okay? Did he mean to do that? Like, because I also don't know whose hat it was, yeah. But that's what happened. That was our first time meeting Neeler, dude. And
you can't not mean to do that.
The legend. Oh, he for sure. It was a prank. It was a prank for sure. And we were all confused by it. We weren't angry at all. We were just like, was it a prank? Did someone mean to do that? Did someone do one of those flippy things with like, yeah, you do with a water bottle?
Of course.
And he did it with a beer can and went perfectly in a hat, spilled the whole can of beer on a hat, on the floor, on the ping pong table. And we just cleaned it up and kind of moved about our day. But we were just like, Neeler dude. I think it was Neeler dude that did it. And that's it.
And when in the moment, what was his response?
I don't know. I think he either denied it or was confused or acted like he was confused. And then later on, I think the more we were just like talking about it, I think Jimmy just got it out of him. I think he was just like, "Oh yeah, I did it. That was I pranked you guys. I got you good."
Hey Neeler, was that you? Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was me. I had to go that morning. Anyway.
Oh, that beer that flipped over. Oh, yeah, it could have been me.
Yeah, it could have been me, but anyways, Neeler dude, great guy. We love him. Let's move on to
Joe.
Joe. Okay, Joey, one of my longest friends. We love him so much. So he's a guy, not an original, but was around, left, came back, and when he was around the first time,
I didn't know anything.
Yeah. It's not a controversy, actually. I don't know why he left. I think he just got kicked out. I don't know what happened. He left, came back, and now that he's back, easily maybe the most knowledgeable guy about
puts in the work for
fantasy football. He has a job where he drives around for like 8 hours a day, so he listens to every single podcast. So if he's not listening to this one, that's fair. Good for him. But when he started in the league, it was just like kind of casual. I think he just like kept up, liked it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just started getting into it, started getting into podcasts easily. Knows way more than me, more than probably most of the league. He's very into football now. He watches it. It's arguably ruining his marriage, which that tends to happen. It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. It's an entire second relationship.
When you have a sweet, sweet boy like Joey who doesn't care about sports at all, ideal, like for his wife and maybe many women, that's ideal. You just want a nice guy that hangs around, whatever, doesn't bother about talking about dumbass sports all the time. And then we got him into this league, and it becomes kind of an addiction. Kind of a thing you're always checking on your phone, kind of wondering if you can go back a little early from the thing you were doing on Sunday so you can watch a part of the game. I'm sure you've had those moments
100%.
Where you're just like kind of bothering your partner because you're just like, I gotta watch this game. I got my guy. This game on Monday means a lot. I got my one guy who's usually pretty good, but you never know. Pat Surtain is guarding him out there, so you don't know. But I gotta watch.
I straight up quit a soccer league because it was on Sundays.
Yeah,
and I knew I would rather watch football.
Yeah, a lot of people quit their soccer leagues because of it. So, yeah.
And wait, first soccer league. What comes next? Relationship.
Those
are the two most important things in my life. Soccer league now gone. And now my sweet, sweet, beautiful girlfriend.
Hanging on for dear life. She's hoping to, kind of be a part of it, maybe watch in the background. But once you start realizing that games are 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. See, baseball was just like, our game's too long. Let's get a pitch clock in. Let's cut it down. Let's move this along. Football is just like, no. Let's make it longer even.
We like it.
Yeah, they're just like it's the most capitalist sport.
Oh,
more
God.
more commercials, more betting, more everything.
It's the sport that needs the most dissociation if you're going to be a fan of it for sure. Because everything other than the game
Yeah,
is broken and twisted and evil.
yeah,
And even maybe the game is also kind of a representation of what's broken and twisted and evil about America at the very least. World at large, but America's influence on it.
yeah.
So
The perfect template for what is wrong with America. NFL football.
which is a great
Anyway,
ad for
yeah.
Sunday Ticket.
Sunday Ticket.
So the sponsor for this week, NFL Sunday Ticket.
Hey, put in your discount code Doidgy Boys 69 and you get 69 cents off every month.
And that'll add up.
That'll add up. We can't do the math, but it'll add up. All right. Well, that's Joey. So he's just a sweet guy that we got into football and ruined his life. All right, Spencer Granville. He joined the league, and he was easily at the time was the most knowledgeable guy. Could have followed off because he doesn't care that much. I don't know, but he was our first back-to-back champion. He also used to bring notes to the draft. That was the first person I ever saw do that. And they were
Impressive.
good notes, also because he won, or was just good at just doing fantasy, as you should. To be honest, if you're going to a draft, you should have some sort of idea, notes, whatever, not just raw dog it like most of us do.
Yeah.
Kind of just hope the rankings are right.
Yeah, you
Stuff
hope
like that.
you know exactly who you want in the first round, and if that doesn't work out, it does. The rest is Wild West, baby.
That's right. Yeah, it could be anything. But he came in with notes. He won back to back, came in last, and then I think since he's won back to back, has kind of been I don't know, all over the place. Had injury issues.
Yeah, he's had some tough injury luck in the last couple of years.
This year he picked last in our draft. He was 10th, and he got McCaffrey, and then you get that turn. And I think his team's actually really good this year.
Yeah, maybe next week we'll go with some more in depth.
Yeah, into
Roster
the actual
talk.
Roster talk. But yeah, anyway, Spencer's a really strong guy. The thing I knew about him, I said strong guy because the only thing I knew about him was when he joined the league. Kim and Jimmy used to just talk about how Spencer is the strongest guy they knew in high school because he would bench press more than anyone. And I don't know what that means when you're in high school and you can bench press a lot. Probably
Like
not a
60
lot.
pounds,
60
70 pounds.
Yeah, 60 pounds.
Sorry, Spencer, if it's way more than that.
Nah, it's probably not. But he's a strong guy, so that's what I know him as. Probably still is pretty strong. And probably listening to this, flying over Thailand right now. He's a pilot. He doesn't have a private jet, and he's not just specifically going to Thailand. He's a pilot for Air Canada, so you can look him up. That's right.
That's right.
Doxed.
Sorry.
Don't care.
Does it count as doxing if you're saying they could be anywhere in the world in the sky?
Yes,
Okay, well then doxed.
absolutely.
Absolutely
Doxed.
doxed.
And we enjoy doxing. And I'll talk about Zach. Zach Berge, the littlest of the littles. He's a little guy. He is one of the newest members. And he became a Lions fan. Good buddy of mine watches football with me and my family here. We get pizza sometimes. Anyways, he hasn't won, but this is only his third year. Fourth year? Fourth year.
Around fourth year.
And he made the finals last year. So he's hoping this is his year already. And let me tell you, when the new guys start winning championships, ooh, for those Zachy McDonald's, for those Jimmy Deutsches, they are losing hair. They're losing sleep. They're losing a lot of life.
And it's tough because I have so much of mine ahead of me, and they
That's right.
like not only have they not won yet, they are statistically closer to dying,
Yeah.
which is tough.
Yeah, they don't take care of their bodies.
Even though Zachy Boy, I think, is only 2 years older than me.
I have no idea. He looks way older.
Yeah,
He looks way older.
he's married already.
He's married.
He's got a great job.
Great job. We're not gonna make. I'm not gonna talk about him. You know, I'm not gonna talk about
We're
him.
not talking about
We
him.
already
We're talking
talked
about-
shit about Zach
We're
already.
talking about me.
But anyways, he's another guy. Didn't know that much about football, just like Joey, and then you got into it.
Got into
and
it.
Now you're obsessed
love
with it a
it.
bit. You love it. You understand it's the best fantasy sport. I think it is.
Without a doubt.
And
It is the best fantasy sport.
yeah. What else can you say about Zach? I didn't make any notes about Zach because I didn't think we were going to talk about him. But
No.
we pretty much dress exactly the same every single day. We both have glasses, mustaches,
hats, shirts,
Coors Banquet hats, and we play in the same basketball league, and that's fun.
and we're pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna see if we forgot anyone before I talk about Darren.
Yeah, did we? No, I don't think so. Check
don't
my
think
notes.
we
Check
did.
my notes. I had a thing.
Oh, see, this is the kind
This
of
guy's checking his Facebook. What the hell?
my only 10 friends on my only 9 friends on Facebook are
This
the
guy starts
fantasy football
checking
guys.
TikTok for no reason.
All right, we got my Aunt Suzanne, we got my grandma.
Is that your grandma?
Well, I'm just going through my Facebook friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course.
We got my dad, we got my stepmom. Yeah, that's everyone.
That's everyone.
Except
Oh, me, yes.
Darren.
The champ.
The champ, current champ, 2-time overall champion,
And if
founding member.
If you're wondering why this t-shirt exists, it's our trophy with my glasses and a mustache, which I realized after could just be him. But
It
it's
very well
me.
could've been me.
It's me.
And you know, this is exactly what the championship has done to his head. He said he would talk about me, which is kind of assumed that I'm going to be the one to talk about him. And then I start talking about him, and then he immediately starts talking about himself.
That's right.
That's what the championship has done to his head.
It's gone to my head for sure.
It's broken him. His daughter started school this week, and he could not care less. It's football week, baby.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about her little school. Whatever.
She walked on her own today.
She walked on her own. It's true. Right to the trophy. And she touched it, and she's allowed to touch it because she's related to me.
But yeah, I mean, founding member. I don't think. What else can we say about
That's
Darren?
about it, really.
That's about it.
I'm about yay high.
He's active in the group chat.
Oh, really active.
Comes on all
Probably
the
too
trips.
active. Sometimes I'm just talking to myself, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's hey, we the group chat needs to stay fresh.
Yeah.
We don't want a yucky film to grow over top of it and then have to poke through it next time we want to dip in.
Also, this is a snake plant behind here. If you're wondering the whole time what it was, and if you're just listening to this, we have the trophy on the table and a snake plant behind it. Kind of looks like Wilson, the Wilson ball from that the Castaway movie, maybe, or like Bart Simpson kind of look to the trophy it gives it, or like
Kind of looks like the Iron Throne a little bit.
yeah. So we like the look of it. We're not really great at interior design or the aesthetics of this look, but we'll work on it.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll work on it.
Hey, we have very aesthetic forward wives.
That's
We're
right.
very good at stuff like that, so maybe we could get
They
there.
both have no idea that we're doing a podcast about fantasy football because that would be insane
Yeah,
to them.
if we dedicate any more of our time to fantasy
Any more?
football,
Imagine any more time? No, we're doing it.
we're doing
And we're going to do it every week. And we're going to recap our rosters, how we did, how the league did, who was the biggest surprises. Before we end this show here, let's just pick a player who we think is going to go off in the first week. Could be from your roster.
it. Oh yeah.
Could just be from the league. Any guess? Who do you think will be the best tight end?
You know, best tight end, I think, and I might be saying this a bit selfishly because he's on my team, but I think Brock Bowers. The Raiders don't. The Raiders have a lot going for them. They're exciting. They're up and coming. They got players that they don't know what's going to happen with them yet. You don't know what Ashton Genty's going to do, but I think Brock Bowers is their one sure thing. I think they go to him a bunch. I think he's getting 11 catches. I think he's getting at least 90 yards.
Boring.
A tutty or two.
He ain't doing shit.
Not
Do you
a
know
hot
who
take,
is, though?
but-
The hottest tight end in the league, Travis Kelce. That's right. He's getting all the targets because he's a man in love. And when you're in love, you can run through a damn wall. And, he's in love with the lady, and she sings songs and stuff. And he needs to inspire her to write a song or something. He's trying to help her because what else is he frickin' doing? Nothing. Looking like a damn idiot most of the time. So he's getting all the targets, getting all the catches, and he's going to be the best tight end. And he's got that tight end. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
All right, best quarterback.
Best quarterback. I'm going with my boy Bo Nix. That's right. I put him on my team, so I gotta go with him every single week probably. And you get a guy named Bo, you better be good at something. You know what I mean? You can't just be a normal dude named Bo. You know, you're probably going by something else. After a while, people just call you a dumbass. You know what I mean?
And me, Jared Goff. People are saying because the O-line's got some new pieces in it that he doesn't know what to do under pressure. Guy was what? At least top 10 in.
We're talking about fantasy here, and not
completion.
we're not talking about your fantasy, all right, and your freaking wet dreams, Zach.
I think Jared Goff is going to do some crazy stuff to my body in my dreams this week.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to be inside of his mansion on his king bed. He's going to bring me breakfast in bed, and it's going to be amazing.
I Goff at that take.
Fine. Best fantasy quarterback?
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Okay, that's a good take.
Easy pick.
Hot take. Josh Allen does good.
It's hard to have a hot take. All we talked about was how we weren't going to get in the weeds about the numbers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, last one, wide receiver.
Best wide receiver?
Slash flex, whatever. They're all the same.
T. Higgins.
T. Higgins?
Jamar, they're going to be covering Jamar hard because of his season last year. People are going to get doubled all week, all day.
Whoa.
He's going to be wide open.
Hell yeah.
He's going to be wide open all day.
T. Higgins? That's awesome. The new Mr. T. T. Higgins. I'm going to pick okay, I got this. Adam Thielen.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. He's back with the Vikings.
Back home.
He's back where he's home, where he made his name. He's gonna get some home cooking, and wherever the hell.
Sweet
Minnesota home cooking, Minneapolis.
You know how famous that is.
I don't know what goes on there.
I don't know. Maybe they make a stew.
Does they make a good stew?
They make a good stew.
I think Adam Thielen eats stew.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. See that
Sunday morning stew.
How do you think an old wide receiver like that makes it in the league so long? Hardy stew.
Hardy stews. Extra beef. Mostly beef. You just eat steak. No stew. A wet steak.
Wet steak.
We figured it out.
Call it stew, but in Minneapolis, that's steak.
That's a wet steak.
That's a wet steak.
Yeah. They call that a wet steak in Minneapolis, a stew. Yes, Adam Thielen going to get... Who also, I should bring it up, he won me my league last year. Probably won someone else the league, too. Because Adam Thielen, I flexed him in. Fucking went off. So, anyways, I love him, and I'm going to choose him every week. Probably not, but maybe if I feel like it.
Best running back.
We got to do this quick.
One more.
Okay, running back. I'll go Saquon just because he's awesome, and it's easy, and he's playing Thursday, so it's something to watch on Thursday, something to look forward to. A Saquon 3-touchdown night. Dallas sucks.
And I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey. He's happy to be back. They give him the ball a lot. They give him the work because they trust him. He gets 2 touchdowns, and then he pulls his Achilles again.
Damn, really?
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus
I don't want it to
Christ.
happen, but that's what I think is going to happen.
Nobody wants it to happen,
No
but
one
it's going to
wants it to
happen.
happen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyways, Niners. Maybe they'll do something.
Maybe they'll do something.
Maybe they'll just give it to him too many times, and he'll hurt himself. But he'll have a good week 1.
You will?
Okay, well,
Looking up for you, Spencer.
we're going to recap every week once again, and
We got some fun segments planned that'll pop up next week. We got the do's and don'ts of fantasy football. We got what we like, what we don't.
that's right.
We got recaps. We got matchup of the week.
Did we say recaps?
We got spotlight. We got lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, we have lots of stuff. Don't even ask.
Don't even ask. Don't ask.
Don't bring it up.
Don't ask if we
got
know.
lots of stuff. We know what we're doing
We
here.
know there's enough stuff. We're football fans.
We're football fanatics.
We're fantasy football players. We're football fans.
That's right.
And we're not ill-equipped to be doing this.
Let's just say we'll watch most games.
We'll try.
We'll watch at least a couple, you know what I mean?
We got to come back to – we got to be knowledgeable at least a little bit when we come back to speak.
That's right. At least a little bit is what they say. in most podcasts.
Yeah, the bar for two comedian men like us for starting a podcast is you got to know a little bit.
You gotta know a little bit
about whatever you're talking about.
Let me tell you, we know a little bit about a lot,
and we know a lot about nothing.
but.
But.